guys, it's Darcy from Melbourne Muscular Therapies. Today I'm in my own home. As of lockdown, I'm no longer working. So I want to show you guys how we can deal with the pains and aches that you have in your upper back and in between your shoulder blades. Specific to those people that are still working from home, that are either sedentary, sitting in front of a TV, or who are still working and have that sort of rounded posture or desk posture because of their sitting in front of a computer. So I want to show you guys, I want to get my shirt off so I can show you specifically where I want to target today. So if you come up close to me, so what I want to show you guys is that we need to get close to the bone and we need to get close to the spine. So here's the spine. I want to get that ball really right on close to there. And that's how you're going to manage and that's how you're going to fix your pain. So getting the ball against something hard. All right, I want you to get as close as you can to that spine in the laminar groove and where those aches and pains get built up. So what we're doing, we're not rolling and aggravating, it's more of a find a spot, sink in and hold. So the reason we're close to the spine is because this is where the muscles are getting pulled away from. So they start at the spine, the muscles are getting pulled away from our dominance through our pecs or dominance through the front of our shoulders. So we want to start at where the symptoms are and get stuck right into those areas. So spending a couple of minutes on each area. So focusing on a really good spot there that I'm getting referral pain into the shoulder. Also starting to feel a little bit up in my neck. That gives me direct feedback that I'm on a really pivotal point. So we can then go up a little bit higher. Still get as close as you can to the bone, sorry. Almost on top of it in the laminar groove and pinning and hold. If you want, you can sort of, to me, I've got this feeling that I just want to move my neck and force that down. So I can do that and I can also pin a little bit lower. There's a really good spot and I'm getting that referral pain again up into my neck. I just feel like I want to rotate. So as I mentioned, spend a good 5 minutes on this area, do both sides and be really thorough, cleaning close to the spine. Next area that I want to focus on is actually closer to the scapula. So getting in these nasty, tense rhomboids. So here's your scapula. Let's just come off it and there's a nice little channel that you can follow in there. It's where you've got all the attachment sites of your rhomboids. So I want to focus on those now. And these are going to be even nastier. So we've spent a good time cleaning close to the bone. Now we're getting closer to the scapula. I know a lot of you will be resonating with this pain. There's so many clients I see every day, weekly, with shoulder pain or pain between their scapula or in their shoulder blade. I'm just showing you guys, you don't have to come in and get treatment. You can manage the pain at home, I guess, until we are open again, and then you can come and see us. But that's pinning that in there and really holding that spot. So I'm hitting rhomboid minor first. It's quite ropey. Don't roll off it, don't slip, just pin it. The next one I want to focus on is a little bit higher, rhomboid major, and pin. Now, depending on how much force you want to put through it or how tender this area is, will dictate how far away your feet are away from the floor. If it's quite sore, you might want to get some leverage and push right in there. If it's sensitive, then you probably want to stand with your heels closer to the wall. So if you don't have a lacrosse ball, use a baseball, use a cricket ball. If you don't have any of those, a tennis ball will do. If for some reason you don't have any of those, just jump on eBay or go online and find a lacrosse ball, or wait until our Melbourne Muscular Therapy shop is online. That's something to be excited about. But let's pin that. I'm just going slow like our treatment, pinning those areas, and I'm tracing that scapula, where all the pain is originated, where that starts for me, okay? But to move on, so we're not getting too bored of this video, I wanna show you the next area that we're gonna focus on, and that's gonna be into your pecs. So we know that the muscles in the back are constantly having a tug of war with the muscles in the front. So if you're somebody that is doing a lot of office work, you may not know that your shoulders are rounding forward, therefore the positioning of your scapula is rounding, therefore the positioning of your thoracic spine is rounding. So we want to unwind that. We want to stop that pulling on the front of your chest. So I'm going to focus now right into the front of the deltoid and the attachment sites of pecs. So again, same ball, same device, same wall. Let's just do in there and pin it. So use a corner of the wall so you can get leverage, you can pull on there. You can sort of move the shoulder around, unwind that. It's a different sensation to the stuff in the back. It's quite painful, but it's a good pain. It's productive pain. The more you can push through that pain, the more benefits you're going to get out of it post-release work. So pin that area there. So I'm sort of hooking straight in to the insertion of where we've got both pec major and pec minor. And just giving my scapula and my upper back a little bit of a reset. That's it. And now I'm just going to go a little bit lower. You just dictate where you need to go. If you need it more in the shoulder, go more in the shoulder. That's where we've also got attachment of biceps. Oh, that one's nasty. Just work into that as well. Standing up tall, breathing, and working your way through it. Yep, and I can feel some stuff going down into my hands and into my forearms. That's where I know, again, I'm getting a really good spot. I'm making a change. And I'm giving my body a rest. No longer does my upper back and pecs have to be fighting or pulling on each other. We're trying to reset that. Well, we most definitely are resetting that. This is how you fix it. This is how you deal with the pain. This is how you manage the pain. Okay. All right. So that's a speeded up version of how you can fix the aches and pains in between your shoulder blades, the pain in your neck, or also the pain in the front of your shoulder. Okay. So the next muscle that I wanted to focus on is your levator scapula. So that's located on the top of your scapula, comes into the neck, and can be causing a lot of those headaches, tension headaches, or build up pain in the top of the shoulder. So I'm going to show you how to quickly release that. This is also going to improve your posture and help to reset everything around that scapula. So there isn't anything pulling on your scapula. We want to give that a really nice neutral positioning. So how we do that, again, using the crossball on the corner of a wall, you want to get in there, the top of the shoulder blade, find your spot. So the first layer that you're going to get through, you need to get through your upper trap. So first of all, you want to find that really ropey area and then pin it. And once you've got that, you can really get your leg back and then hold in there. So for me, again, what I want to do is actually move and rotate and stretch that out by looking down and rotating further. Just want to get a better position there. To me, it might even, yeah, that's a better spot. So even closer, probably getting a little bit of scalenes, but oh, that's a really good spot. So this is, giving me radiating pain into my eye and into my head. So if you get those tension headaches or those headaches behind your eye or into the back of your head, this is the muscle that you need to target, your levator scapula. So I've worked through those upper traps. It will take you 30 seconds to 40 seconds to just sink in and melt away that adhesive build up. Oh, there it is. I can feel that in my hand as well. So just rotating, moving my neck away. Okay, so that concludes my release work with the lacrosse ball. We focused on the muscles that follow the spine, the muscles that follow the scapula, our pecs, and also our levator scapula. So next phase will be improving your posture with a series of exercises. So if you've got an exercise band, stay tuned and I'll show you how we can do that. Okay, so now that we've done our release work using the lacrosse ball, next up we're going to use an exercise band. So if you have an exercise band, that's great. Show you how to use it and how to fix our posture. So somebody that is sitting in front of that office or has that kyphotic roundness or the shoulders that roll forward or even a neck or chin that really tilts forward, a combination of all those, I'm going to show you a really good exercise that can help unwind that, okay? So I'm lucky enough to use the stairs. So basically what I want to do is first of all get my foot positioning right, and then it's a pull back, retract, and hold. So we're not squeezing and pinning my shoulder blades together. As you can see, that crease in the middle of the shoulder blade, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a neutral positioning of our scapulars. So stand tall, rib cage elevated, tuck your neck, and then hold. Now I want to squeeze, engaging lats, also engaging rhomboids and the neck. So if you want to come around here, what I'm looking for from the front is that our head isn't forward, our head is back, chin is tucked, almost like giving yourself a double chin, and then open up through the chest, but don't squeeze those scapulars together. Hold. Okay, and from there, draw in the stomach, tuck the pelvis under, and really stand tall. And what this hopefully looks like, if I'm doing it right, my back should look really straight and long and decompressed, and we're unwinding that roundness. So I'd hold this for a good 45 seconds to a minute, focusing on my breathing. So I'm just going to do a couple of breaths to show you what it looks like. Making minor adjustments. So I might just, elbows might go a little bit further out. And forward. So you might do a few sets of that. That might be one set of a minute, and then we'll do it again. So just to show you what it looks like again, it's a pull back, nice and slow and controlled. We really need to make this effective, so you're actually making change. You're not just doing the exercise for doing this for the sake of doing it. There is a reason for it, and that's to unravel that desk posture or that upper cross syndrome. So lengthen through the pecs, open up the chest, but don't lean right back into it, and just hold, stand tall, squeeze. You should start to fatigue through the mid-back, might fatigue in the back of the shoulders. Good. Okay, so a couple of sets of that. For somebody that might not do a lot of exercise, you might only go for 30 seconds, but for somebody that is quite used to it, do it for 45 seconds to a minute. 2 to 3 sets a day. And also just focus on your posture when you are working away. Don't be slouched, sit up tall, get your chin back. It's old school, your mum told you when you were a child, but it's something that you have to be conscious and aware of. Otherwise you're going to get shit posture and you have sore upper back. All right, thanks for watching, guys.